everyone, and happy Monday. I hope you enjoyed a week to either catch up or get ahead or just to relax last week. So now we're going to jump right into the next section of our consciousness chapter. So we talked about sleep, we've talked about drugs. Now we're going to talk about dreams, which is the next logical one in that chapter. So we're going to be these will be quicker videos this week, and I'm just going to introduce to you 5 different theories of why we dream. So the first one we're going to look at is Freud's wish fulfillment theory. And by the end of this lesson, you should be able to explain that theory and also understand the criticism and limitations of Freud's theory. So I've got this give here, a dream is a wish your heart makes. So if you're a Disney fan, you've probably heard that before. And that pretty much aligns with what Sigmund Freud believed about why we dream. So overall, he believed that we dream to satisfy our own wishes. Okay, and so that dreams provided a safety valve, a safe place for us to let out otherwise unacceptable, undesirable, or socially rejected feelings. He really had a strong feeling that most adult dreams can be traced to some erotic or sexual wishes. And if you know anything about Freud's work, a lot of it does focus in that more erotic, kind of unconscious sexual drive. That was a lot of the focus of his research. And so it's no surprise that dreams, he also found a connection to that. So in dreams, Freud thought we had 2 different storylines. There's the manifest content, which is the very apparent and clear remembered storyline. So when you wake up and you're like, man, I remember these really clear things from my dream, that's the manifest content. Okay. And so in this example, we have a guy seeing a bear. So that would be the manifest content. And this is a censored symbolic version of the latent content. So the latent content is the unconscious, unseen the part of the dream. So these are the drives and wishes that would be threatening if expressed directly. And when I say threatening, I mean things that wouldn't be appropriate or acceptable if you told other people about them. Freud thought that dreams were kind of a cover for those real, true feelings that we had. And so at the bottom here, we have a guy and a girl ignoring each other. They're in a relationship. And, excuse me, in this scenario, the woman would be the guy, or excuse me, the woman would be the bear, and the guy would be the guy in the backpack. And so maybe Freud might interpret the dream to say that there's some unconscious, either anger, right? Maybe the man feels like there's going to be conflict with the woman that he's not addressing, right? That he's just ignoring it, he's not dealing with it. So as the bear, represents a challenge that he has to take on, and that might be the meaning of the dream. So that's just an example of how Sigmund Freud might interpret a dream. The criticism for this is that there's no scientific evidence to back up this theory. Also, if dreams are symbolic, then that means that they can really be interpreted any way someone wants. And the problem with that is, as we think about science, we can't have different people having different ideas about the same thing, right? Otherwise, we can't say that this is a fact. We need to be able to replicate the findings. So that would mean that every single person's interpretation of the same dream would have to be the same or close in order for that to be a legitimate received meaning of a dream. Also, dreams, they don't really mean anything beyond what you see. So if you see a dog in your dream, it doesn't represent anything. It's just a dog. Now, that's not my opinion. That is the thought of these scientists who criticize Freud's ideas. They thought that dreams are really just basically the manifest content, and the latent content is mostly a made-up thing. So that is the first theory of dreaming, and we will continue on.